gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders, this is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Brave Studios here in Garfield, New Jersey. I am Darth Messiah. I don't always finish stories, but when I do, I make sure the next time that you kiss your mother, there's an unusual taste on her face, because that is where I finished my story. And on the phone is always the OG, the triple OG of the Ultra Heelz.
It's your boy Alex, the motherfucking Helder, aka Stanley of podcasting, also known to be a girl in the cross face at her son took the cross face.
And on the boards, Stevie Franchise, but if you are nasty, and only if you are nasty, you may call him JK.
You already know it's your boy, Stevie Franchise on the one.
Turn yourself up a bit.
Thank you.
You got lost behind the sound effects.
I think I did.
Yeah, you got lost behind the sound effects.
All right, cool,
there you go.
Cool. You know, that tends to happen to me sometimes. So, you know, I get too happy, you know, when I see things, and then, you know, things are just being, you know, right there in my face, and I'd be happy. But, you know.
And the things that you mentioned that I want in my face.
Yes.
We view them weekly here.
Yes, we do.
During a segment that we call
Cheeks of the Week.
Cheeks of the Week.
Hey.
And I think Sky Blue might be done wrestling because she's been doing a hell of a lot of modeling. If you go on all her social medias, for like the last month, she's just been doing just straight modeling. And I'm talking about professional modeling, not no fucking Instagram modeling where you just wear shit in your bedroom and walk back and forth.
I'm just going to say it now. She got a Shanti face.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
Huh?
She looks like a Shanti, but like Hispanic version, right? Like,
Is she Hispanic?
is he?
I don't know.
She got the same, like, you know, sideburns that she got, like just like a Shanti.
Yo, don't be hating on her sideburns. I don't mind a chick with sideburns.
It's a bad thing. I'm just saying.
That shit don't bother me.
Hey.
First of all, I don't care about sideburns, but if she got them shaped up like me, we got an issue.
As long as you ain't got no mustache, yo, or hair on your knuckles.
Might want to fight for the spot.
Or on your belly button. Like, I don't mind a chick with it that's hairy. Like, as long as I can't see it from a distance, we good. Like, I don't mind a hairy chick. Like, it don't bother me. I'm whatever.
I mean, yeah.
I guess I'm weird. I don't know. It don't bother me.
We're all weird inside.
It's not weird because you know I need mine to be smooth like rubber. Because when I throw the baby oil on you, I don't want to hit no rough patches. No, so I'm like, my hand. Damn it! Why is it so rough right there?
Okay, stubble bothers me. That does bother me. Stubble is a problem. What up, Kelvin?
Calvin, the wise man, my favorite wise man that didn't get hurt.
The man with more wrestling knowledge than Dave Meltzer. Yeah, fuck that guy that with stars and bullshit. Yeah, he's lost it.
Yeah, even the guy who he gave 6 stars told him he's like old and just.
Dude, on Forbidden Door, nothing got lower than 3.5 stars. By the way. Wow. Yeah.
First of all, one, that's crazy. Second of all, two, I don't think Dave Meltzer can count past 6. So.
Well, no, he's giving something 7. Remember, Omega and Ospreay got 7 at like 2 Wrestle Kingdoms ago.
I mean, Kenny took the blame for him
breaking the scale,
pretty much.
And again, the fact that Kenny Omega had to be the one to say it, the man that got the damn score had to be the one to say it. That's a okay. Let's get back to the cheeks. Let's have happy time. It's happy time. But we can shit on him later. It's happy time. It's happy time. Next up, Cassie Lee, formerly known as Peyton Royce, because little booties matter. And I think this is before she got pregnant, because remember, she's pregnant again. Sean Spears is on his thug thizzle, keeping her barefoot and pregnant, like any good man should do.
It should have been.
I'll save that for later.
I was like, hey man, Sean Spears doing what he do best. 10 times. Get the game fucked.
10.
Like any good man, he keeps them barefoot and pregnant.
I already definitely got that memo.
Oh yes, him too. Yes, yeah. He's keeping that Puerto Rican on her. Well, let's not go there.
I'm about to say we could.
This is by no means a misogynist podcast. The Ultra Heelz are for everyone.
What's good in the hood?
I was going to say he keeps her on her back.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Or on her knees, however she likes it.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think he need to do any of that. I think she does that at home.
Yeah, she is Puerto Rican. But anyway, we're already going down the hole today. We're just going to hell today.
You're 5 minutes into the show already. This is great.
Yeah. But I think we're already canceled today. It's only 5 minutes in. We're already canceled.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
It doesn't take that long to get canceled.
Yeah. Anyway, the next set of cheeks: Samantha Irvin, Jade Cargill, and Natalya without her sister touching her.
Well, I didn't think green looked so good besides money and weed. But god damn, this is the top 3.
Yeah, the fact that they were all wearing green bikinis or underwear was quite interesting.
Jade.
The fact that I am not one of their men and they're not choking me up saying I want it. Yes, mommy.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to shower with Jade real quick. Damn.
Yeah, and Jade's husband just bought a Cybertruck. Yes.
I saw a cyan Cybertruck, by the way. The color that I want, I saw it while I was Instacarting, and I want it now. I really want it. I don't know why.
I don't want that real life Hot Wheels car. I don't want that.
Now
it's the real life PS1 car, bro.
As much as I hate them, Lil Baby bought one and he bloodied it out. That was dope. Any stock one is garbage, but the fact that he bought one and bloodied it out, it looks fire.
I saw one in my
car. Right
now,
I want it now. I ever come into a lot of money and get one of those, I'm taking the kit from a whole nother car and mine it onto that bitch. I don't like how plain it looks.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna buy a city and make it all polygon, just look like PS1. It'll be a PS1 like freaking graphics and stuff. It'll look like I'm in a PS1 game.
He was driving around in the real life Gran Turismo 1.
Kelvin said he looked up Sky Blue's ethnicity and she is 100% white. So she's also in AEW. She's an all elite white woman.
She might be all elite later.
Eventually, somebody's going to corner that shit that we've been saying as a T-shirt, and when I see it, I'm ripping it off their chest.
Mm-hmm. Like that was our.
And then you guys send the video to Sir Wilkins and just let him know you defended his honor.
Yes.
Right. And I'm gonna need him to never retract that he ever ate anything raisin.
It all comes back. It all comes back. No, we talked about that before the podcast. That's another story. Yeah, moving along to Ultra Fantasy Bookie. Last week was Warzone. It was the Go Home episode 2. No Way Out, our upcoming pay-per-view. Our upcoming pay-per-view is No Way Out, and we kicked the night off with AJ Styles taking on Cody Rhodes with our world champion LA Knight as a special guest referee because Cody Rhodes is the #1 contender.
Yeah.
However, LA Knight did not do enough to stop Cody Rhodes because Cody Rhodes still managed to win the match 69% to 31%. Next up was a qualifier for the vacant United States Championship. It was a 6-man tag. The winning team would all qualify for the Elimination Chamber match for the vacant United States Championship. It was Jay White, Ludwig Kaiser, and Matt Cardona taking on the Giant, Mace, and vacant The Person. And wow, I'm actually surprised at these votes. There was actually 14 votes for the team of Giant, Mace, and vacant.
Somebody felt bad.
Team, so.
I guess people like vacant. There's fans of vacant.
Favorite. Yeah, he's definitely.
There's fans of vacant out there.
Yeah, this is fan
But with 32 votes and 75% of the total votes, the team of Jay White, Ludwig Kaiser, and Matt Cardona advance to the Elimination Chamber at No Way Out. Match 3. The women's #1 contender, Chris Statlander, was forced to team up with women's champion Sky Blue to take on Camille and Chelsea Green in a tune-up match. But somehow they got along, and with 71% of votes, champion and challenger defeated Camille and Chelsea. Next up, in the tag division, it was a number one contenders match. It was FTR taking on the Gun Club. And with 81% of the votes, FTR are the number one contenders now to take on the Usos. Match 5. And the number one contenders match for the MLW Openweight Championship match. It was Powerhouse Hobbs taking on Walter. And with 81% of the votes, Walter defeated Powerhouse Hobbs, and he will now be taking on Bobby Lashley. My man Bobby.
What did the beautiful Anna call them? Was it BBB?
Big Black and Ball. And now the main event of our show was not a match, but it was a promo by none other than the devil himself, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
You fucking mark!
I wish I didn't have to put someone on blast who's been an advocate for me practically my whole career. That's why it blows my mind our GM, Jim Cornette, would leave me off the card for the next pay-per-view. Truthfully, it doesn't matter, seeing as how I'm the fastest rising star in the business. So I'm going to call my own shot right here, right now. Paul Levesque. Hi, Paul. How you doing? There's a time you were known as a guy who buried all the young talent in the locker room. Now look at you, the biggest promoter of the next generation. Well, let me tell you this, Hunter. If you step in the ring with me, I'll remind you your arms are just too short to box with the devil. Oh! And that was Warzone.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's still a fire ass line.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Yes, I was cooking when I wrote that promo.
Boy, I see. You should have went and got that shit on a shirt. That shit on the phrase off the grip.
I come and said Cordarius Raheem Rhodes. Yes, his Christian name.
First of all, Cordarius?
Yes.
Cordarius Raheem Rhodes.
Cordarius Raheem Rhodes. That is his Christian name.
That's why I was
First of all,
in his back, bro.
First of all, Cordarius sounds like a black kid named it, and it got money. That nigga named himself Corey.
Yeah, that's what happened, I guess.
That's crazy. So Cody is black. At this point now, if Cody got on TV and said the N-word, I would defend him down to the He deserves it. The man's name is Cordarius. Who in the fuck names their white child Cordarius?
No, that's not his real name. That's not his real name.
I know, but I'm saying generally, if it was, oh my God, I would defend him down to Fennell.
Him saying the N-word is just like y'all letting me say the N-word. It can happen, but I have to have permission first.
Cordarius Raheem Rhodes. Whoa! I think I put up a post on Instagram. We need confirmation from Brandy.
Oh yeah.
No, since 4th of July passed, did Cody or did he not play spades at the cookout? We need to know. We need to know. Brandy.
Then it will be official.
Brandy, get on your grizzly. We need to know. Did he play spades or not?
What did he play dominoes?
First of all, one.
Well, we'll even take a game of dominoes. Because he is part Cuban. Yeah. So did he play some dominoes? That works too.
Hey, look. With Cody.
What up, Israel?
I'm gonna say with Cody. I feel like he don't want to fuck nobody up. I think Cody pulled out that new Uno. And they're about to fight each other for real. He said, "Fuck that shit. We just gonna get straight to the fighting part."
Plus 12s. Draw 12 cards.
I thought it was draw 20.
Or draw 20?
No, it's a draw 10, but for all the draws in it, totally you can have somebody draw to 115.
That's a fight way.
Jesus. Anyway, moving along to Dragon Force, and their pay-per-view will be TLC.
Yeah. So TLC will start off different. It will be somebody coming out that ain't been on TV in a while. And that's Paul Heyman. Comes out, ladies and gentlemen, you know who I am. I don't need to keep saying my name. I'm just here to let you know that this main event will be something that's been in the works for a long time. And I don't know if y'all ready for it, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. But that will be later on tonight. Our first match will be our tag team champions, Dexter Loomis and Uncle Howie, and they will be facing a tag team that is just formed for the pay-per-view to get a shot to try to go for it. It will be Dominic Mysterio and Mustafa Ali. Our next match will be for the women's title, and it will be Mia Yim. And I feel like we should do something different with her because she's been on a good run. So Mia Yim will face against Rhea Ripley in a Falls Count Anywhere match for the Stardom. Our next match will be a bit of a doozy because I want to pit another champion on the line, and I'm going to pit my ECW champion on the line. My ECW champion will be going against none other than Kane. And for our final match, like Paul Heyman said, this will be a doozy of a match. But this match will be set in stone. It will be our world champion, The Undertaker, and the leader of Beer Money versus Drew McIntyre inside the first ever Inferno Hell in the Cell.
Oh, shit. Wow. Will this be like an aerial camera shot?
Oh, yeah. There will be no inside camera crew.
Wow. I can imagine
That will be my pay-per-view. There's no escaping this. See, you tapping out, you blacking out, or you getting pinned.
You literally caged
Guess
him
what?
up.
And guess what? Someone got to pin from the outside. Ain't nobody getting in that bitch.
You literally caged them up in Inferno, bro. Like,
Yeah.
That's
Hey.
crazy.
Hey, man, look, you look very lucky I didn't set the cage on fire.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Chin, tits, shoo.
Nice combo right there.
All right. Since we don't really have much to talk about with AEW this week, we're going to work backwards today. And we're going to start with Mercedes Mone and the dumb shit that she said on her interview with Hot 97, where she buried her own fucking husband.
All right, I'm going to not talk in this segment because I don't give a rat's ass about this segment.
Oh, I want to talk about this because this is how stupid she is. Because she and then she's become Hulk Hogan too. That we'll get to that afterwards. Sasha Banks, Mercedes Mone. She in this interview she talked about I believe it was Money in the Bank 2018. She said, "I was pissed off. I was mad. It was Money in the Bank. He made me this disgusting, ugly, lupus green, yellow, white, and navy together. I legit cried and screamed, I'm not gonna wrestle good. This makes me look ugly. I hate it, and I made him feel so bad. Like, this is not what I said, and all this stuff. And honestly, it didn't make me feel confident when I went out there. I remember doing my entrance, and I slipped a little bit. I was like so mad." So now go back to when her and Naomi quit, and then go back to the tantrum she threw when her and Bayley lost the tag titles to the Iconics at that WrestleMania. There's starting to be a pattern with her that when she doesn't get her way, she just throws a tantrum. So it's not necessarily her standing up for herself. It's just when she doesn't get her way, she throws a tantrum.
This reminds me of somebody. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about this, but, yo, she got me irked right now. This reminds me of somebody. Who does this remind you of?
Who?
Doesn't get her way. She throws a tantrum.
Ronda?
Yes.
Okay.
She is Ronda Rousey. She's not better than Ronda Rousey in the ring, but...
Well, no, she is. She is.
Well...
She is.
If we're comparing UFC and WWE, she could kick her ass. Ronda could kick her ass.
Oh, Okay, well, yeah, obviously, yeah.
Let's say that. She does not have the talent to be thinking this way. But yet she's getting paid this way.
But your husband makes your gear.
Yeah.
Like you didn't see him fucking make it until that's not what I asked you to do.
Right on the day.
Like I get it, like you're busy doing the other stuff. He's like in the back, or like maybe he didn't bring it home to work on it. He only worked on it like on the road. And obviously you don't spend a lot of time together while you're like at the show. But like, huh? And then the fact that you had to air out your own husband in an interview, like what?
That is so stupid. Like, the more I know,
and they are still married, by the way.
Yeah,
they're still married. It's not like they got like they're separated. They're still married right now.
I see that divorce coming already.
You know, this is my only question about that. How can I put this without being a dick? Who cares? Who in the fuck cares about what she feels like at this point?
Yeah,
I sure as hell don't.
I really don't care.
I don't know. I just when I saw the article from fucking I think it was not World Star. What's the other fucking hip hop website? Anyway.
She fucked up with WWE. She fucked up her fame, and now she tried to like overhaul everybody's for their, for her fame money. Like, she's not even worth what she is right now.
But anyway,
sorry, she's not worth what she is.
And then on Dynamite, the promo where she was celebrating her title win, where she won the New Japan Strong title. I would like to thank the AEW crowd for fucking turning on her.
Yes.
They were chanting, "Shut the fuck up."
I was too.
Shut the fuck up. She has X-Pac heat. She has go away heat. That's not heel heat. That's not, we hate you because you're the bad. No, we fucking don't care anymore.
You're fucking annoying.
She is Hulk Hogan.
Fuck out of here.
She's Hulk Hogan. She's Hulk Hogan.
Trying to ruin a business.
And not because she's a racist. She's Hulk Hogan with the politics in the locker room.
You know what? She's already in a good place. She's in a good place to be that.
Because also in that, not in that interview. Actually, she got interviewed by somebody on the street outside of Hot 97. And that's where she admitted that she has creative control. So you've had 3 matches in AEW and you've given yourself 2 titles in those 3 matches. You are Hulk Hogan, Mercedes Moné. You are Hulk Hogan.
At the end of the day, everybody that she's beating for their belts can beat her ass in real life.
That's true. Just like what I said about Ronda.
I understand it's scripted. I understand ha ha he he. I'm going over tonight. Ha ha he he. I'll bust your lip open.
Mm-hmm. Ha ha he he. You done. You buried.
At this point now, how much money is she getting in AEW?
I believe the number's like $3.6 million a year.
She's not worth that.
I think she should get $3.60 a day.
She's not worth a mil.
She's the highest paid female wrestler in the business. Because I believe that was the part of the negotiation issue with WWE, because she wanted more money than Charlotte. She wanted more money than Becky. Because when Becky renegotiated her last contract, she was the highest paid. And obviously we know Becky's contract just expired, so Becky's now got to renegotiate.
But there's a difference. She's good. Becky's good. Charlotte is good. They are really good wrestlers. They know how to maintain their bodies. They know how to maintain like any of the performance that they do. This girl literally botches almost every single night.
Well,
I feel like Sasha Banks, when she gets up and straight from her bed, she damn near botches that match alone, and that's not even a match.
Well, also, Britt Baker, during this Dynamite, she admitted that while she was away, she had a mini stroke. And that's why she was away from wrestling for so long. Because originally we thought she was, well, one of the reasons she was away was when Adam Cole had his concussion issues, she was helping take care of him. But then he came back from the concussion, and then he broke his ankle. And then we was like, okay, Adam's back. Why is Britt not back? But that's when she had her mini stroke issue. And that's why she was still out.
Should she be wrestling with this?
Well, she said she's been cleared. So that's why she's now back.
Okay.
She said she's been cleared, so she's now back.
All right. Well, I hope.
But then again, this is AEW,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
yeah,
This is
that,
a Tony
yeah.
call that she's clear. You
You
know,
get the
Tony is not really good.
restart
with-
treatment.
Tony doesn't have like a good reputation right now.
Well,
Well, this could be all on Tony if something happens to her.
and then also on AEW, there was some sort of cryptic bullshit on the screen. And yes, things get copied from show to show. WWE still stings too from WWE, but it's just oddly convenient that the Wyatt Six and all that debuted, and now all of a sudden there's this cryptic thing that's happening in AEW, and they were showing QR codes a couple weeks ago. And now all of a sudden there's there's a luchador mask, so it's going to be some sort of luchador shit. But well, at least we think. But
I already know Tony's mad.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be Ricochet his Lucha Underground costume all over again.
actually, I wouldn't be mad at that. But
I mean, is this for like? Because they're still doing like Forbidden Door after wave and shit, right?
I don't know.
Still bringing people from the other companies.
I don't know.
Oh well.
I don't know.
You still mad, Tony?
Yeah, so yeah, there's this cryptic thing that happened briefly on Dynamite. Yeah.
I swear to you, like a Power Ranger running out of this the burst energy.
Yeah. And Kelvin, we're not gonna go into the thing with Hulk Hogan where he fired some promo girl because she was black. We're not gonna fuck with that nonsense tonight. It's fucking
I
Hulk
heard
Hogan.
about that. Yes, I just heard about that today.
Yeah, we're not gonna go into that. We'll leave it. We'll leave it be. So, AEW ticket sales. Now, to be fair, I did leave out one graphic. I forgot the Forbidden Door for comparison. I did want to be fair, but I will reference it even though it's not on the graphic. The past weekend, WWE has sold approximately what was it? Approximately 40,000 tickets in the last 3 days from SmackDown. Well, I'm sorry, it's more than that. It's like 50,000 tickets from SmackDown to Money in the Bank to Heatwave in one building. In one building, they did like 40,000 tickets. Wow. And then Raw, they were in Ottawa instead of Toronto. So Money in the Bank, you did 17,800. At Heatwave, you did 10,600. Mind you, that's the B show pay-per-view. Sorry, the C show pay-per-view. At Raw, you did another 8,000 tickets. Right? And then Dynamite, a measly little 5,000. Sorry, little 5,000. And then Collision Rampage taping, you did fucking 2,300 in a building that seats 8,600.
So,
because I had to go and look up how much the building actually fits. Because no, it says set up 2,500, but how much do you actually fit in the fucking building? I went to look that up, and I added that to the graphic. But to be fair, now the part where I needed to be fair that I left off,
yeah, go ahead.
Forbidden Door, they did just shy of 11,000 in a building that seats 14,000. So that is the fair part. That is where AEW actually will get fans at their fucking pay-per-views, because people actually go see the shit that matters.
The crossover, pretty much.
Well, no, because going back to Double or Nothing, same thing. They did like 12,000 in a building that seats like 20,000. So
I was gonna say with their Dynamites and their Collision tickets.
yeah, nobody goes to the fucking TV tapings, but pay-per-views, people will show up for AEW.
True.
I'll be fair for that.
They do. Now, if you look at the available tickets for Dynamite and Collision, mostly Dynamite.
Yeah.
You could see that there's available tickets for 628 for Dynamite. That's the front row right there. The front row by the camera. That's all the seats that could have been taken.
But again, how much does that building actually hold? I didn't look up the stats for how big that building actually is. I did it for Collision Rampage because the actual ticket sales is so low. I wanted to know how many people actually fit in that building.
Why do I feel like they do this on purpose? Why?
Because it says setup, because that's how many tickets are on that website that are available. So
Like, they have so many available tickets. It's just like, damn, they really can't sell those 600 more tickets.
Yeah.
than WWE. I get it. WWE has
Like, for example, the two Raws ago? No, 2 SmackDowns ago, where WWE was in Madison Square Garden. That was the entire fucking building. They sold every available ticket in that building, minus where the screen was. And notice they used the small screen where it's only like 15 feet high. It only covered like the lower level. They didn't cover the entire fucking arena with the screen. They only covered the lower level. So they were missing maybe like, 400 seats?
say about.
Yeah, they only stole 400 seats for their fucking entranceway. And there was no ramp. So they used the entire fucking building for SmackDown that night. So they sold every fucking ticket in that building. It was like 19,600 something. And Madison Square Garden holds just over 20,000 for a basketball game.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
They did so well too.
Yeah. So WWE just literally sold out that building, minus the entranceway. So, like I said, to be fair, I forgot to put the Forbidden Door graphic on there. So that is the one positive. People will show up for pay-per-views, but TV tapings, fuck them. Anyway, moving on to Money in the Bank itself. J Kid, ask your question because you said you wanted to ask me something. Because you said you had a problem.
Guys, I want to ask you a serious question about this. You watched the whole match, right?
Uh-huh. Okay. I watched the whole show.
The whole show. Start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Right about to the finish, what the fuck happened?
Okay, now, I told you, I spoke about this with Kelvin already. I will go back to Kelvin and I will directly read my response to Kelvin.
Especially the first picture. What happened?
Okay. Let's see.
You guys in the chat, too. You could tell me your versions, too. What happened? What happened in the first picture? Just tell me what happened.
Okay, I said, I don't blame Priest for not kicking out. I don't blame the ref for not counting. The tech crew botched. Yep. Everyone else is expecting things to happen as planned. I don't think it was a waste to give Drew the Money in the Bank. It advanced 2 storylines. The microwave generation fails to see the bigger picture and or enjoy storytelling. They just jump on social media to explain. Triple H explains in the press conference, it sucks that the non-kickout is all people are going to talk about. That's my exactly what I said to Kelvin after I watched it and thought about it.
So you're right. It is the production crew. They miscued on Drew coming out. This looked heavily botched where you can't even fix this no more.
Yeah.
You can't. People were like, oh, this is the biggest botch ever. This fails the whole night.
Yeah, because you have 4 people waiting on a cue from tech. You have the referee, Seth, Priest, Andrew. Everybody's waiting on that cue, and it didn't happen. So none of them could do their part. Because Priest knows he's not supposed to kick out. The referee knows he's not supposed to count 3. Seth knows he's not supposed to react. So nobody can do anything if that cue doesn't happen.
And that's why everybody was left confused. Even Seth. He was like, what happened?
There's nothing anybody could do.
So I got to also add on to this. I was watching the whole program. They were messing up completely, even in the beginning of the program, even before the beginning of the program.
How so?
So when they had the what is it, Ray Barrett, Biggie, when they had them out talking outside with Booker T, they had the crowd from the inside of the building, like you hear the entrances and everything for the commentators instead of them talking. So I already knew the night was going to be bad because these producers don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, I already knew the mess up.
Okay, I didn't see that. I don't watch the pre-show.
Yeah, I didn't, but I was here and watching it, and I was like, oh, this is going to be a bad night. I already saw this coming.
Maybe where they were, there's like a union thing, and they had to use unfamiliar producers.
Their audio guys are bad.
Okay. That might have been a union issue where they're using unfamiliar people.
Mess up here in like audio's bad or something, and it goes to the other room.
Right.
Trust me, we wouldn't make that mistake. But the thing is, like, you can get fired for some shit like that.
Well, not when it's union. It's
If
just
it's a union, they're gonna have to work something out because that was bad.
it becomes WWE now has to file a grievance with the union.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they can do.
That was bad.
That's all they can do is file a grievance with the union, and you can't. They just have to specifically not ask for those people to be in that position again.
Yeah, that's all the info I got from there. So
Yeah. So like I said, I gave you my thoughts on it.
yep. I literally
If it had gone as planned, perfect. And again, the people that don't like the idea that they gave Drew the briefcase just to lose it, storytelling people, storytelling.
yeah.
I'm about to say, yeah, you can't get upset that Drew got the belt and lost it. Because name how many people they put that briefcase on that didn't win theirs at all. They held it for a long period of time and it led them nowhere.
Because think about it this way. If you had gone with the route of, okay, Punk just screws Drew out of winning the briefcase and let you have somebody else, like LA Knight wins the briefcase instead, and that goes that way, but Drew is he's not going to be as mad. But the fact that he won the briefcase, he's now one step closer to getting back to the title. He cashed in, he's in a title match. He hits a fucking Claymore. He's about to get a fucking pin, and here comes fucking CM Punk to screw him again. That's fucking heat. That's fucking anger. You've now advanced that storyline even further. You've now fucking screwed Seth. You've reignited the Seth and CM Punk storyline. That's storytelling.
I get that part. That one's good, but like, oof, that cue meant everything.
Yeah, again, you made Priest look bad. That's the only thing. Priest and the referee come out looking like schmucks.
You literally see their faces after the match. Even Priest, he won the match.
Yeah.
But he looked disappointed because that all.
Yeah, Priest and the referee look like schmucks. That's basically what happens.
Yeah, that all went.
Hey, at
that.
the end of the day, didn't bother me none. It still was a good match. I enjoyed watching the fuck out of it, and I enjoyed the chaos. Everybody online, I kid you not, after the match, after the pay-per-view went off, people online was like the top 5 things out of this pay-per-view that went awry and nobody wanted. And the biggest thing was making Damien Priest world champion. I said, how the fuck did y'all come out with that conclusion?
As I said, the microwave generation, they just flip on a dime. They get mad at the stupidest things. Meanwhile, they all wanted him to win at WrestleMania, but now you're mad about it. Like they all wanted Cody to win, but now everybody's mad about it.
Let's think of it like this. Last year, Money in the Bank.
Hold on. Just hit the next slide before you say that because it's part of that.
Okay. Last year, Money in the Bank. Oh, I'm glad you put this.
Yes, because Roman Reigns got pinned last year and now Cody got pinned. It's oddly symbolic.
Fuck you, Roman, on one side. Fuck you, Solo. We want Roman.
Yes. Oddly symbolic.
Oddly symbolic. For real. Now, I wouldn't have put Cody, if it was a booking thing, I wouldn't have put Cody in a 6-man tag. Even though, he should have been done dealing with this for now.
Yeah.
Until SummerSlam.
Now here's the thing. When I was talking about this with somebody at work, they were totally convinced that the babyface team was going to win this. I was like, no, you can't have the fucking bloodline come together and then lose their first match. That just makes them look fucking stupid. Because then the fucking feud's over already. Because why would they lose their first match? So I'm like, this match is obviously the bloodline's going to win, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you can't pin Cody, you can't pin Roman, so you can't pin Orton. Obviously, fucking you pin Owens because he's the person in the match that can take a loss. In my head, there's no reason to pin Cody. Then when I saw this, I was like, yes. Last year, Roman got pinned in a tag match at Money in the Bank, so there's a symbolism to last year.
So I was going to say, too, I wouldn't put Cody in this 6-man tag match because he's the champion. He doesn't need to be involved in this. But then I saw this, and I was like, you know what?
It makes sense.
It makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Solo needs to pin Cody.
Yes.
Just to establish that the bloodline, this is the new shit now. This is the new bloodline.
Hey, before we go any further in this, did y'all sit down yet and watch that behind the scenes WrestleMania thing?
I saw some of it. I didn't get through the whole thing.
Yeah. So The Rock trying to.
And I love all the Rock memes because again, it goes back to what I say. How I have a feeling that a lot of it is skewed based on the Rock's production team. But go ahead.
If you actually, I watched the whole time thing. When you actually watch it, it don't paint The Rock to look like he was in the wrong. It just paint The Rock as in, yeah, Triple H what I did. I threw out the thing, and then they show Seth and they show Roman and they show Cody, and they all throwing ideas. So it just wasn't one person. Everybody working with everybody just to try to make this the best thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? That makes a lot more sense. I thought this was just gonna paint The Rock as, yes, I told Cody to slap me when we got on SmackDown next week. No, it was just like they were just doing whatever they felt that would work to just make the pay-per-view even better.
Right.
It's like, oh, so there was hella input. Because Triple H was seen in the damn thing more than The Rock was.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'll give it a shot.
But I still think The Rock just said, "Oh, fuck this shit. I want to be the fucking champion." And then he finally just gave in and realized that, nah, I can't get over on all these people.
All right, next year.
Yeah, next year.
Next 6 months.
It is that's literally what it is too. Like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll get it next year from my cousin, I guess.
Yeah.
Or someone.
But yeah, so I liked the symbolism of the fact that a year later we had our world champion lose in a tag team match at Money in the Bank.
Makes so much sense now.
Yeah.
Like I'm glad that
Again, storytelling.
Now, the match itself, it was kind of sloppy.
But it was meant to be sloppy because now you got fucking Jacob Fatu there. You got the fucking Gorillas of Destiny.
It's Tunga Lao, bro.
Well, hold on. Again. Hold on. Let me go back to what I said to fucking Kelvin. I will quote directly what I said to Kelvin.
Funny as hell.
Considering he smashed the back of his head on the announce table, I'll let him slide. Oos was probably seeing triple.
Yo, for real.
Cause first he hit fucking Owens in like above the booty hole, and then he hit him like in the fucking taint, and he hit his brother in the head at the same time.
Mind you, he missed. So he's like,
Yeah, he missed twice. Neither time was like a nut shot. One was like the back of the butthole, and then the other time like he hit his brother in the fucking forehead, or his cousin, whatever. Because they're not actually brothers.
but
They're like adopted brothers or whatever you want to fucking call it.
the internet loves to fucking bring back stuff too, man.
Yeah.
Like I saw the one that was included, and then all of his botches. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The internet never sleeps.
Now the one I had an issue with the women's
Did you?
Money in the Bank match.
I had the issue almost with the men until everything kind of makes sense.
Now, once again, I will quote what I said to Kelvin because me and Kelvin had a deep conversation about this. Where is it? Women's ladder match was a shit show. Almost AEW women bad. Felt like none of them had chemistry. The most dangerous thing they did was the only thing to come out flawless. Io's Michinoku driver on Zoe from the top of the ladder was fire.
That Michinoku driver is gonna be talked about for a while.
That was the most
really good.
dangerous thing they did, and it was fucking flawless.
It was really good.
The Zoe Stark springboard swanton to Naomi on the ladder, she fucking missed and hit her own head on the ladder. Somebody else tried to just power slam somebody on a ladder and fucking missed.
Chelsea Green with the modified Unprettier didn't look good.
Yeah, there was just so many botches on so much simple. I was like, huh? Like, this isn't fucking AEW. What's wrong with y'all? But anyway.
I was like, damn, they're going through cracks right now. Like, what is going on?
Anyway. Yeah, and then John Cena.
Yeah.
Juan Cena has announced that he is retiring at the end of 2025.
Bring the trumpets.
Yeah. And once again, I'll refer to what I said to Kelvin. Like I said, we had a deep conversation. As a fan, I'm shocked that Cena's doing a definitive retirement, but for business, it makes sense. They'll make a killing on a Cena retirement tour.
I was like, he's
They will. They are. They're going
However,
to.
okay, I'll finish the sentence. I was going to leave that part out, but you brought it up. Unlike the subpar, confusing booking of Sting, I put it in. I was going to leave it out, but you brought it up.
I mean, it was obvious.
I was going to leave it out.
Kind of obvious, though.
I was going to leave it out, but yeah,
I've kind of ruined that.
you brought it up. I didn't want to keep burying AEW, but you know, you brought it up.
This is gonna be better than the Sting tour.
Obviously.
Definitely better.
And his new towel, the last time is now.
That shit is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Ironically, my stepdaughter, she doesn't like the slogan. She says the slogan should be "My time is up, but your time is now,"
That's a better.
which is the backwards of his normal saying.
That would be better though.
As in, like, he's thanking people, and he's like giving it to the next generation.
Who knows? Maybe that would be the next towel after once he retires. He was like,
Why would he need to do that? Hasn't he already not given enough to the next generation by letting them beat him like crazy?
Cena has been through years and years, outlasted some of our guys, like the Attitude Era guys, almost outlasted the Undertaker. Well, maybe, yeah, he kind of did. He kind of did.
Well, no. Well, technically, they were part time when they had that WrestleMania match. They were both part time.
Yeah, I mean he's
So technically, they both had they had that match together when they were both part time. So I'd say it's kind of even. Because other than that brief run when there was the Hollywood strike, Cena hasn't done anything in the last 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a legendary run.
It is what it is at this point.
It is.
Yeah.
Man,
The man had a legendary run.
get old.
You can't deny
by
that.
old, I mean, there's only so much of that hair he can grow that grows on the back of his head.
I just can't see that ball spot anymore.
You'd think a man with that much money would get hair plugs.
Right?
LeBron.
I say that, but then you think LeBron would have better hair with the money he got, but he don't.
Nah,
So.
he'd rather bring his own kid to the team.
Hey, nepotism is real.
Yeah, it is.
Heatwave.
All right.
What a main event. Fucking Javon Evans jumping over the turn. We've seen it before. Like Montez has done it. Who else has done it?
Bouncy.
Are you talking about recently or just in general?
Just in general. Montez has done it. Leo Rush has done it. Swerve has done it. But this was dope because he put Trick through the barricade as a part of doing it. That was a new wrinkle.
Yeah, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. When he did that and he went to the barricade, I said, first of all, I ain't never seen that done before.
Yeah. Because like I said, there's been several people who've done the jump over the turnbuckle. Like I said, you've had Swerve, you've had Montez, you've had Leo Rush. Oh, Kofi's done it.
Definitely done it.
Yeah. So there's been enough people that have done it, but that wrinkle of putting him through the barricade with it, wow, that's impressive. To get that much momentum, that's impressive.
Dude is so young too, man. Like 20 years old.
Yeah.
Doing this shit.
Yeah, let me tell you something. There's not enough. Well, no, I'm not lying. There's enough money to get me to do that the first try.
Imagine.
I just need a medical team to be there on standby when I be like, I can't feel my ass.
And then the finish. Trick Williams hits the trick shot on Javon, hits the trick shot on Ethan. And all of a sudden, here comes Shawn Spears. He pulls Trick Williams out the ring. Ethan Page falls on Javon. 1, 2, 3, new world champion. So tonight, I assume Shawn Spears needs to explain himself.
He will. I think he will. But the thing is, like, oof. There's so much to unpack.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack on that.
So much to unpack here.
Is it now?
It is.
Is it now?
Especially what happened
Sounds
right
like some
after.
AEW dudes that don't want to work for that company came over and took over a WWE thing. And it seems like they're just going to try to fight it out between them two and leave the NXT guys out of it.
I would say it's so much to unpack on what's next. Because even after this match, we got a teaser.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
So Joe Henry got teased right at the end of the show.
Everybody was like, "Oh, they did that by accident." Like, no, that was on purpose.
No.
That'd be the most craziest, stupid looking accident ever. We're just gonna do a whole NXT pay-per-view and then show you a glimpse of TNA.
You know what's crazy? What's crazier? On Raw, they had a NXT promo.
Back oh, this pay-per-view was off the fucking chain.
Yeah.
That was great. On Raw, they
Let's
had an
talk
NXT
about
promo.
the biggest black man in the room, though.
Oh, Oba Femi. Oh, we'll get to him at the end of the show. We got a little bit on him.
But yeah,
I'm about to say, yeah, let's talk about him and his amazing feat of what he did to.
Oh, you mean when he tossed Wesley like a pizza?
that shit was
Boy.
crazy.
You never seen a grown man get told. I think that's what Rockman wanted to do his whole life to Rey Mysterio.
Wesley says they're announcing his future, whatever. He's gonna be talking about his future of NXT.
He should be. He should be talking about his future going for the world title and leave that North American title alone.
So he's probably going main roster.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. I don't see him main roster yet, but so fact, we had Dijakovic main roster, and then look what happened to him.
oh yeah,
That's true.
Leaking shit. He was leaking shit better than a chick in a porno, but still.
Oh, shit. Moving over to Monday Night Raw. The opening, Phil Brooks, as Michael Cole called him on Saturday night, and CM Punk called him out. You used my government name, Michael. What are you doing? So during his promo, he just casually slid in the line. Who knows? I might come out over there. I might be up there in the cheap seats. There's people on that side of the camera. I died laughing. I was like, he slid that in there so smooth and kept going like it never happened.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
He fuck with a professional.
There's people on that side of the camera. I didn't catch it because it wasn't a punchline. Because it wasn't a punch. That was the beauty of it. It wasn't a punchline. It was just like a detail to the story.
It took me a while too. I was like, wait, did he just mock AEW for their seating? What?
I'm about to say,
He's
you know,
mocking
Tony
every
Khan
week,
was in his
bro, every
at
time
his
he
house
comes out.
crying of anger.
Dude,
Oh.
mocking him every time he comes out.
Like same way Triple H said something in the press conference. He was like, I feel like the guy at the end of the those 7-hour pay-per-views that just where nothing happens. And then he says, whoa, don't make a story about it. They've happened here. I've been at them.
Yeah, exactly.
Cause no, but he took the pause. Like he just let it sit.
Was like, yeah, and just like that, yeah, like I'm gonna fucking revise this. He's like, don't take that into.
But yeah, Triple H did the same
I
thing.
saw it. That shit was funny as hell.
But
He's like, fuck.
But yeah, he's just pointing and he's like, there's people on that side of the camera.
He said that shit so smooth too, so effortlessly, and just kept it moving.
Yeah, that's the beauty of Punk. He just said shit like that, and just keeps going.
Punk is just going.
Because if it was the reverse and somebody in AEW said it, it would be the punchline and they would stop and let it marinate, so that way you would notice it.
You know who would have said it? It'd have been Hangman Page.
It would.
Yeah.
It would have.
Yeah, the empty-headed numbskull or whatever Punk called him.
Didn't he come back?
He came back for a match and then he's out again because his friends run shit, so he doesn't have to fucking work.
He has to pretend.
The cowboy that wears women jeans.
He has to pretend
Yes.
to be mad at his friends on TV.
Yeah. And then Seth Rollins came out to express his displeasure that Punk screwed him as a part of screwing Drew McIntyre. # no Diddy.
Hey man, it's a Diddy party over there, and you can't blame CM Punk. He's just trying to get in where he fit in.
But again, like I said when we discussed the pay-per-view, storytelling. You ignited 2 rivalries with 1 action.
But then
Facts.
he did.
Nah, I can't wait to see what happens.
And going back to the re-debut of Punk, remember during that fucking War Games match, what happened? Fucking Drew got mad, fucking Seth got mad.
Pissed.
And everybody's like, oh, they fucking hate Punk. They probably do in real life, but they're still smart enough to know we can make fucking money with this guy. They're fucking professionals, unlike the fucking children that work at the other place.
And
Fuck them kids.
Segments every week, so it's not just an abrupt halt where somebody got into a backstage fight in real life, and then somebody
that got headlocked
Yeah.
for all of 2 seconds before a Samoan broke it up and carried him away for safety.
A child was in a headlock.
Again, salute to Samoa Joe. I hope that little boy is sending you like Christmas gifts because you saved his life.
Right. You better get all the Christmas cookies you can think of.
Took the jungle out of that boy. Took the jungle out of that boy.
And then Chris Hero's face. Chris Hero was like, "Oh my God, not again."
Chris Hero, man.
His face was priceless.
Yeah, it did.
Chris was like, "Look, I'm a little too out of shape and too much for this bullshit."
We're still getting good to keep on subject. But we're still with the 3 people that we're having this triangle like segment with.
Yeah.
Which is good storytelling.
And speaking of triangles,
Hey.
Mami is back. Mami is home.
Hey.
You know, after Liv was she was all up in Dominic Mysterio's gooch. She was stretching out them legs, trying to get up in that gooch.
Yeah, Mommy's back and Mommy's pissed.
And then Priest got on the phone and started snitching.
Yep.
Although, like, that's the hard part. The wrestling universe. Yeah, okay, we'll believe it. But okay, he gets on the phone. We assume he called Rhea, and she just happens to be in town in Canada to show up.
That's an expensive flight. Or if you're driving.
Like 40 minutes later, she just happens to be there.
I'm not gonna hold you. That whole night was like, I thought Dominic was gonna say fuck it and just go with Liv, and then when Rhea music hit, and I saw their face, I was like, wow. So there's a funeral on Monday for fucking Dominic and what you call it, Liv. I said, damn, it's gonna be crazy, a double funeral. I wonder they're gonna get stacked on top of each other because Rhea gonna kill both of them.
Yeah.
Starting with Dom.
And then also I started thinking about all that golf porn, and then it just went.
So we're going to get our custody for Dominic Mysterio at SummerSlam ladder match, right?
Well, apparently what I heard so far right now is everybody Judgment Day is still here. Liv is still here. Rhea's face.
Yep, she is a babyface. Yep.
And this is going to be weird because that means she leaves the group? Because to be honest, she was the group.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Either that, or both Rhea and Damien.
Yeah, it looks like Damien's on the way out. Well, I've been talking about that
Damien just
slow
snitched on
turn.
Damien just snitched on Dom.
Yeah.
He broke bro code.
Yep.
So he's definitely gonna be out of the Judgment Day, bro.
Yeah, don't snitch on your boy while he's getting his gooch played with.
Have you seen?
Hey man, look, first of all, Damien Priest was like, look, if Rhea ain't here, I'm running this shit. Why you bringing these hoes to the house? Ain't nobody said we was bringing hoes to the house, nigga.
I mean, unless it's a 2-man play,
But what about Finn?
It looked like Dominic wasn't doing no 2-man play, so you gotta get this hoe out.
What about Finn in this picture, even though he's not in the picture? Like, Finn is looking at Damien every week like he's going to, he's going to screw him over.
Yeah, true.
Bruh, Carlito makes that group so funny.
He's the new R-Truth.
R-Truth in that.
So when he said, now it looks like, he's like it to me, and he slapped him. I said,
No,
I
he's
knew
like,
he was talking
it's
about
not
too.
as hard.
Why is that a thing?
Not as hard as it is.
It looks hard to me.
It's hard to me.
I was like, yo, pause.
I was like, Carlito just don't care. I can't wait
Carlito,
for this to get to
heel
Netflix.
Carlito, bro. I love heel Carlito.
Yeah.
So good.
Going back to SmackDown, it's not my favorite group of people, but DIY won the WWE Tag Team Championships.
At least they won,
It's funny because it's my favorite group of people.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I like Ciampa. I could care less if Gargano got hit by a semi-truck.
Look at
You know what's funny? He would get hit by a semi truck and still be back before what you call AEW did.
And look at Ciampa congratulating DX. That shit is amazing, bro.
Yeah, the R-Truth Instagram, Twitter post, I saw that.
Like, I like DIY, and I'm happy they kind of won a belt because, God, Vince wasn't doing shit with them any damn way.
Yeah.
But I'm also kind of happy they get it off Theory and
Waller.
Yeah, because now they can start a little beef after all the BS they've been going through, and I kind of want to see a match between them because I know also Theory, every time I look at him, he's getting more and more jacked, and I feel like
Theory,
this is probably the best time for him to break out and start doing shit solo again.
He's gonna be face. He's definitely gonna be face. Either that or Waller. Waller's gonna take a blame. It should be Waller being heel after, still being heel after.
I could care less about Grayson Waller. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The funeral for Sika and Hawaii was this past week. Obviously, Roman Reigns attended. Jimmy Uso attended because since he's off TV, he was there with his big ass son, who's only like 14 years old.
He is 14. That's like a goddamn 23-year-old. Jesus Lord.
Yeah, he's like 14, 15. He's a teenager.
That was like his cousin or something. Like
No, that's his son. He's like 14 or 15. He's a teenager.
Yeah, I thought that was a grown ass man.
No,
what?
that is Jimmy's son.
What are they feeding this Polynesian?
Yeah, he's like his grandfather though.
Damn.
That is Jimmy's son.
He look, he like his grandfather. They got to be some explaining to do.
Yeah.
Isn't that Bokishi right there? Or is
But
it-
damn.
Yeah.
Now I kind of wish I could just been.
No. Keisha still has hair.
Oh,
He still has his hair. Because there was a video with where Roman Reigns is dancing like with like his like little niece or whatever, and Rikishi's like in the corner. He's dancing too. He still has his hair.
He had hair.
Yo, let me tell you something. I kind of wish I was born into this family bloodline.
No, you'd be rich. And in pain every fucking time. You know, they be training hard.
Yeah. Also revealed this week the final picture taken of the Wyatt family, and oddly Roman Reigns was in the background.
Roman Reigns like he belonged at Diddy parties.
Yeah, this was the final picture before Luke Harper left for AEW.
Wow. That's
Brody Lee.
That's so long ago, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
4 people in this video, and the 4 people in this picture. 2 of them are still around.
Yep. Well, one left and came back.
I'm talking about in general, like still around on this earth.
Oh yeah.
I'm still thinking about getting them Brody Lee Reeboks though.
Yeah. Them joints is fire.
for real.
Yeah, fuck the Young Buck shits. The prohibited portal. The son of
It's funny. I was watching videos of his father.
Yeah.
Today.
The son of William Regal.
The son of William Regal, Charlie Dempsey, will be making an appearance on Impact this week to take on Zachary Wentz. And then also, in the prohibited portal, Moose has challenged Obafemi.
Let me tell you something. This is a match right here I didn't know I needed into my life, but now I see it.
We got to warm up Big E.
We need this.
Boy,
We need this.
if Big E is not on commentary or Booker T, I don't want to watch this fucking match.
We got to warm up Big E. We need them big, meaty men slapping meats.
I'm telling you, if Big E is not on commentary, I don't want to watch this match. This is the match. This is what he's been speaking about for years. This is the match.
This is the match right
Two
here.
Nigerians.
Slap meat.
Pause. Pause.
Okay, we just turned it to a Diddy party now, and now it got scary.
Why is HBK smiling? No.
Because HBK is the white girl in the chair with the 5 black dudes.
Right now. No.
And before we get out of here, outside the ropes, best muscle car. We've got the 69 Ford Mustang. We've got the 70 Plymouth Hemi Cuda. We've got the 69 Chevy Camaro SS. And we've got the 70 Dodge Challenger.
Either the Camaro or the Challenger for me.
My short, simple, sweet Mustang. I don't give a fuck about the other 3 cars.
My answer is family. So I'm going with the Challenger. I have been Darth Messiah, and you, sir.
Alex, the motherfucking.
Good night, J Kid.
Good night.
Peace.